Today we're looking up at an explosive trigger avalanche on Mill Canyon Peak. We're right above Midway and the Heber Valley. And the main thing is that we've had these big avalanches. Some have occurred naturally. With this week's storm, we do have a good snowpack. We have a strong snowpack. What these avalanches tell us is A, we had a big storm with a big loading event. When you have that much snow and that much stress, you will get some avalanches. And B, the main thing is that it's just causing all of us to maybe just pull it back a little bit. With this recent avalanche activity, it's hard to ignore. It hasn't given us a clear layer or a thing we can really point to that we need to be worried about. The main thing is that it's talking, and for now we'll probably just dial back everything we're doing just a little bit, and moving forward we are going to have more stable conditions. We were just looking at a big avalanche over there. There's another big one here that happened kind of either during or just before the storm. We can't ignore the avalanche activity. For me, that's going to cause me just to pull things back more so than I would other years at this time of year, when the snowpack should be really solid. But it is a really solid snowpack. I mean, a lot of places I can only get, in fact down here I can't even get my finger into it. It's solid, it's strong. We had all this storm snow. Right here we're finding a bunch of grapple where you could get an avalanche. That's why the danger's not low, but it's not high either. So at 24, looks like it takes a lot of force to break, but it can break. It could produce an avalanche, but I suspect this will be finding out fairly quickly. And then in some places during the storm, it doesn't jump out to us in this pit, but there is a layer down here from when the storms came back around President's Day. I think some of the bigger slides have broken down on some of these deeper layers, and that's just because we got a ton of snow, a ton of water weight, and all that stress. What it does is it finds the weakest layer in the snowpack. So we did get some big avalanche activity. So bottom line, I'm probably going to be a little more conservative than I would be normally this time of year, just because some of these layers exist. They did make avalanches because they got one heck of a load, and that load found the weakest layer in the snowpack. Moving forward, things are looking great.